Crystal LaBeija was the founder of the House LaBeija, and the House LaBeija was the first house in Ballroom. She was competing in beauty pageants, and through that became a very important historical moment in the Queen documentary, where she does not want to participate in mainstream, white-centered, wealth-centered beauty pageants. And she decided to start ballroom culture with a group of trans women of color. She started the House LaBeija. I'm really inspired by her legacy of being a mother to LGBT youth and taking people in and caring for them and showing them new ways that they could, imagine themselves in society. Doing the monument to Marsha P. Johnson was really amazing and truly a gift and something I didn't really anticipate. Something I did and I thought would maybe stay up in the park for a few days. Then it ended up becoming officialized and then through that became a lot of community engagement around it, which was super meaningful. Working on a more iconic queer history figure, the way in which it can bring people together, and I think any opportunity to bring queer people together is always amazing. It's a really interesting opportunity to share experiences about how we've interpreted this person and how they've come into our lives in different ways, and share stories too. The first part of the process is researching. So I'm looking through photographs, videos, and any documentation that I can find on Crystal. Monumental size is usually larger than life size. I'm scaling up even larger too. So that brings in a whole set of technical, structural issues that I'm trying to work through. I basically try to put on as much clay as possible in a vague sense to get the general design that I worked with. Is really tricky, especially working with historical figures, because I am having to put multiple images in my head and try to conceptualize it three-dimensionally. And then I will work on features, how the hair is gonna be. After it's sculpted, I'm gonna work with a bronze foundry. There will be patinaing and a little more design stuff, and then figuring out the pedestal that she'll sit on, and if I wanna do a plaque, things like that. And then it's done. I truly feel honored that the House LaBeija trusts me enough with doing this. I hope it can just be useful to the communities that I care about. It's just feeling super grateful. I get the opportunity to witness the way in which Crystal's legacy has kind of carried on. The most important thing that people can do to support us is funding. We really need funding to make this happen. It is very expensive to create a bronze sculpture. But with that investment and with that support, we will be able to have a monument to Crystal LaBeija that will last lifetimes. And so anything that people can give, sharing it, checking out the House LaBeija on Instagram, houselabeija.com on their website, and just staying up to date with the project would be great.